Sergeant Rachel Tipton.
You enlisted in August of 2007. What was the state of the war in Iraq at that time?
In August of 2007, I already knew that we had a troop surge going on, and that definitely didn't deter me at all by joining. If anything, it helped me join, and I wanted to be a part of what was going on. I wanted to join the Army to get out and go do something in the world, and definitely I felt like in the state of war we were in, who better than me to go fix up the guys downrange that needed to be helped out medically. I found out when I was deploying, right when I first got to my unit, actually the very first day I got to my first unit, found out I'd be leaving in 3 months.
How did that make you feel?
I was a little bit scared, but with all the training that I had received, it really prepared me and had me in the mindset to go. I was ready to go. I was ready to go do what I was trained to do.
Were you part of the troop surge?
Absolutely. I was part of the troop surge, and actually towards the end of my deployment, I was part of the first safety agreement to help the stand down.
What job or MOS did you end up with?
I became a 68 Whiskey, which is a medic.
You mentioned going on convoys. What were those types of missions like?
Our convoys were logistical convoys. That was the kind of unit I was in. We were supplying the other smaller outer line FOBs with all sorts of supplies, food, mail, those kinds of things. And I pulled medical coverage for those convoys. And for me, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed being out, being away from the FOB, and actually getting to see what Iraq really was like outside of being on the military aspect, and seeing the Iraqi people just doing their normal day-to-day lives was a really good cultural experience for me. I definitely interacted with Iraqi people. There were guard details that I was a part of, having to watch them, make sure they were doing their small jobs properly, and sometimes out on convoys when we'd make stops, we'd get to talk to some of the interpreters and some of the other people they were talking to as well.
What impression did the Iraqi people have on you?
Well, you know, I really came to feel, I kind of felt bad for them in a way, because they've been in a state of war for so long, and just to see that they're just normal people just like we are, trying to live their lives and take care of their families and that kind of thing. It kind of made me feel better about what we were doing and what we were trying to do to help secure their country so they could live a better life.
What was the most frightening thing that happened to you while you were deployed?
Well, we got rocketed pretty regularly on our FOB while I was in Basra. We pretty much on a daily basis, and definitely every Thursday. We had plenty of rockets coming on the FOB, and the sad thing was they knew where the hospital was, which was where I was staying, so my camp got hit a lot. That was very frightening, hoping that today wasn't your day.
Does anything about your service affect you negatively today?
I do experience some anxieties and pressures about succeeding. The military lifestyle really implements to you that you need to hold yourself to a high standard, and you need to succeed in every aspect of your life. So a lot of times now as a civilian, I feel lots of pressures to maintain that level of success and maintain that level of integrity with my life. I definitely didn't set out to accomplish any goals, but I definitely feel like I did accomplish goals, because I became a more cultured person. I feel like I got to see another perspective of the world, another perspective of our own country, and I got to meet a lot of people on top of getting invaluable trauma medicine experience. Today I'm a full-time student. I am currently going to school to be a physician's assistant.
Thanks, Rachel, for your time today, and I just want to personally thank you for your service and wish you the best of luck in the future. Thank you for your service to our country.
Thank you. Thank you for your support.